Hey guys, welcome to Just Be Handy. Do you have one of these small compressors and then it just stops working? You plug it in, you turn it on, and then it just has some internal issue. You didn't pop a circuit. Make sure it's unplugged when you're working on it, just like I have this one unplugged. But we're going to go inside of it and find out what's going on. There's 2 screws to take off and then get the cover off, so I'm going to do that quick here. Okay, I took out the 2 screws. Now you just got to squeeze to get the back tabs off and then open this up here a little bit. Again, it's got to be unplugged. And as you can see here, looks like this fuse right here is burnt out. So let's take it out, test it, make sure it's that is what the issue is. But we'll also clean it because you could see there's a lot of bugs that got in here and they could cause some resistance and make the circuit go bad as well. So let's just go ahead and get that fuse out of there. See this fuse right here? Test it, replace it, and then try it again. And I'm going to clean this up with some shop air as well. Alright guys, I just did a quick once over with some shop air. Always make sure you get into these nooks and crannies. These are the end coils of the motor where it gets the hottest. And if you blow out all the debris from in there, that usually helps the cooling of the motor. And that could have been one of the causes of why that fuse popped. So now we're going to take this fuse out of here. It should be able to come out by hand, and as you can see, maybe not so much because it's a very low amperage fuse, it's busted. Another way to test it is with an ohm meter. Let me show you how to do that here. Alright guys, we're going to put this Fluke meter. We could do ohm and test this way and make sure we've got ohms across this, and you could see it's overload. It's not really registering, so that means it's busted up, as you can see here. This is a 250 volt 3 amp, and that's why they were rating it at 2 amp right here. So they have a 3 amp fuse. Another thing you could do is put the ohm meter, the Fluke meter on this setting, and it will beep if there's continuity, but as you can see there isn't on this one. Unfortunately, I can't just run to Radio Shack anymore and get one of these, so I'll have to order something online. There isn't an electronics supply store anywhere close to me, and I don't know if I can get these anymore because it's 250 volt AC. Fuse, do not use DC fuses because they're different, so we'll have to get the AC fuse and replace this. So I'll order one, put it in, and we'll see how it runs after I put it in. So it may be a few days for me, but it'll be an instant for you. Like that. Alright guys, this is what arrived. This was about $10. It has the 3 amp 250 volt and it's 6 by 30 millimeter, and here's what it looks like. It's the same size glass fuse, and we'll check the new one with the meter, put it on the impedance, and you guys will see the new one. It's good to go. And then the old one was shot. New one and old one. And make sure there's nothing that needs to be serviced, and we'll start it up. I think this is all that's doing it. I don't have any air filters or anything to worry about with this little unit here. So we should be good to go. Alright, that fuse is going to go in here. Okay, now we have to make sure we'll test it before we put the cover on, but we make sure that the cover is not hitting the fan when we start it, and go from there. So I'll hook that up and then we'll go start this up. Alright, now I turned on the power, we changed that fuse, and now I'll flip the switch here and see how it goes. Now let's let this run for a while, because if there's any restriction, it will stop. So we'll let it build up pressure and then have it come to a stop by itself. So I'll let it go and then we'll see. Alright, it stopped on its own and it has full pressure, as you can see here on the gauges. So we're good to go. What I'm going to do now is just disconnect the power, put the cover back on, and get to using this thing. These are so handy for doing little nail guns, putting up trim in the house. Basically you could fill these up, take it with you to the beach, fill up all kinds of equipment, balloons for parties. I just love these little compressors. Hope you found this informative. Never throw these things away until you check that fuse, or if you happen on one that somebody says it's not working and they want to get rid of it, take it in and see if you can fix it so easily by just changing out that fuse. I'll put a link in the description below for the fuses. Other than that, God bless, and give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't. Bye.